All right, you guys, I told you I was going to get this mock draft out to you. I did tons of homework. Let's take a look at the Pittsburgh Steelers and who fell to us. Now, we're taking a look at quarterback. Just to give you an idea of what's going on in our war room, we took a look at quarterback, running back, obviously inside linebacker, as it's the biggest need on the team. Safety was a consideration, as well as pass rusher, and possibly a really good defensive end if that individual fell to us. Now, the Pittsburgh Steelers go into this draft with Anthony Chickillo, Keon Adams, Bud Dupree, and TJ Watt at outside linebacker. We need some depth here, and when we took a look at the way this first round broke, we could not believe it. Who was sitting there for us? Like Bud Dupree a few years ago. Man, let's see who was on the board in the first round. Guys, it's Marcus Davenport out of Texas, San Antonio. Now, when we took a look at him, we noticed him in the Senior Bowl. We interviewed with him, we chatted with him, and we saw that he really was able to stand up to the competition there. And you're seeing him here in his pass rushing prowess. Look at him get around the tackle and make the big sack. So here's a guy, when we plug him in, all of a sudden with Bud Dupree and TJ Watt and Keon Adams, it gives us now a third, fourth option as a pass rusher. So we're really going to bring him into camp with Joey Porter, and we're really going to allow him to grow and to develop and learn that defensive scheme. So the Pittsburgh Steelers, with getting Marcus Davenport here, this was the best player on the board, but it also gives us another sack option. And the Pittsburgh Steelers, we all know in 2017, they broke the single season record for sacks. So let's take a look at who we got in the second round. Nose tackle, Tim Settle out of Virginia Tech, guys. 6'3", he runs about 335, but he's got the quickness and the power. The Pittsburgh Steelers, going back to last year, there were two teams that really, I think, spoiled our season. One was the Chicago Bears, and they ran all over us. And two was the Jacksonville Jaguars. So the fact that we did not have a space eater up the middle, and you see the power of this guy in Tim Settle, he's your ideal nose tackle. So we're going to plug him in along with Cameron Hayward, Stephon Tuitt, along with all the depth that we have along the defensive line. And now we are going to be able to stop the run. Look at him here. Look at the quickness and the power. And once this big guy falls on you, it's over. But he is going to be a load, guys, to move in the middle. And we were stunned to get him. And we talked about it in the offseason, how we needed to get bigger up the middle. And Tim Settle's really going to help us with that. And we were just, again, stunned that he was there. It's a big need position. Look at the athleticism to get over the guard there and make the play. Look at the slow motion. He just couldn't knock him down. So he can also get to the pass rush. He can also create pass rush, guys. So he's able to get to the quarterback. Look at the moves there. So I'll tell you, Fournette and all these other guys thinking they're going to run on the Steelers, that's not going to happen now once we plug in big Tim Settle. Look at him here. Look at him get the rush, man. I'm telling you, this guy is a load for us. So all of a sudden, with these first two picks, guys, look at the swag going on. We addressed the pass rush, so we got better with the best player available. And we also got bigger and stronger up the middle here with Tim Settle. And I can't get enough of watching him. He's just exciting. Look at him there. Look at the big guy rumble. I mean, he runs. So a lot of effort on this guy too. So we love the pick, right in our backyard there at Virginia Tech. Let's take a look at him one more time. Oh man. So he's not a joke, man. And that Virginia Tech defense was pretty good. But more importantly, it really, look at the hit. Look at the hit. So that running game, that opposing running game now, we're not going to worry about it too much. All right, guys, let's take a look at the third round and see who's available so far. Davenport and Settle, those are two big pillars, we think, on the defense that's really going to help us. Jesse Bates, safety out of Wake Forest. Guy's 6'1", about 200 pounds. He ran a 4.5 at the combine. Look at him take the ball back. Looks like he was right there on the goal line. So we're sitting back here in the third round, and he fell right into our lap. So, guys, this gives us a nice little, I say, a sub-package type of player. He can play free safety, and that's really where he excels at. So you take a look at him here. Look at the pass breakup. The quarterback's directing traffic. And there's Jesse Bates right there. So he's a smaller, kind of angular defensive back, but we really like, look at the toughness here. So he takes on the running back there. So again, we take a look at value here. We're looking at the secondary, and we really wanted to add a playmaker there. Here he is again coming up. He's tough, and he really does a good job. He's willing to put his nose in there and stop the run. So going after that quarterback with that run option there, that's not going to happen against Jesse Bates. So here in the third round, guys, this was a value pick. And we know we picked up Burnett here in the offseason, let Mike Mitchell go. But I think this gives us a player that we can look down the road, even past Burnett, and we're going to feel really good about. Look at the long pass here. Look at the pass breakup along the sideline there. Quieting the crowd. That's what we want to see out of Jesse Bates. And we feel like we got a great value pick here because we're really not going to pick until the fifth round. So this entire fourth round is going to go by us, guys. And so far, just to give you a little bit of perspective, we have not yet picked an inside linebacker. So let's take a look at the fifth round and see who we grab. What did I tell you guys? Micah Kaiser, 6'3", 245 pounds, out of Virginia. Guys, this inside linebacker is nasty. Here's a gem we found with our first pick here in the fifth round. This guy will knock the snot out of you. He's a perfect guy to get strong up the middle. And you watch him here, he can attack, he can cause havoc, blitzing inside, a lot like Vince Williams. So look at him. He's a bigger inside linebacker. So when it comes to the run, we're going to be able to stuff it. And he's got the athleticism to move around back there and cover in that short area. Here he is again attacking. Look at that, guys. So he's quick enough. That stunt that the Pittsburgh Steelers run, you know he's going to be effective. Look at him here. Chase down the quarterback for that nice sack. So Micah Kaiser is one of those gems we found here early on in the fifth round. I told you guys the value at inside linebacker is late in his draft. And you look at him, guys, he is a big-time player, a senior, so he's got the experience, and that's one of the factors that we weighed. We wanted to get a player not only that could play defense, but special teams, because that's where he's going to excel at as well. So, guys, we are hyped about this draft. We addressed the pass rush. We addressed the defensive line at nose tackle with Settle. We got Jesse Bates on the back end. And, of course, Micah Kaiser now to shore up that inside linebacker for us. And he is tough, guys. For the Virginia Cavaliers, he was one of those players that they relied on, that leadership. So here he is again. Let's take a look at him. There he is, guys, making the hit. So I think teams are going to really take a look at him in the fourth round, early on in the fifth. But we were able to get him, and it was fortunate enough. So let's take a look at that second pick here in the fifth round and see who we take. Dorian O'Daniel, linebacker out of Clemson. Guys at 6'1", 230 pounds. He gives us that athleticism on the inside. Look at the hit that we missed when we lost Ryan Shazier. So here he is against Alabama. Look at him take on the big running back. So he's tough. He's athletic, and we can move him around, bring him in sub packages. He could play in the base. He could do a lot of different things, guys, and that's what I like about him. Look at him get the quarterback right there and chase him down. So Dorian O'Daniel out of Clemson, look at the hit. I mean, this guy is tough. We brought him in for a visit, and he's sitting here with this pick, our second pick here in the 5th round. So all of a sudden, guys, with Micah Kiser and O'Daniel, we were able to go to the well 2 times in a row and pick a linebacker. So they have 2 inside linebackers. Again, we're going to move Dorian O'Daniel inside, and just look at him, guys. Look at that tackle on that Auburn player, man. A tough guy, a champion. He knows how to win there at Clemson. It was a no-brainer, guys. It was a no-brainer pick. All right, look at him break up the pass. So that's another thing about him is his pass coverage. Look at the pick. Look at the pick, guys, and he knows what to do with it. Look, he's taking it to the house, baby. Touchdown. So he's going to fit real nicely. Look at the toughness, man, out of this O'Daniel. We love the pick. Now, again, with Micah Kiser inside, we're going to plug O'Daniel inside as well. And things are looking real good, guys. Let's see who we pick in the 7th round here, because we've got 2 picks. Again, we don't have a 6th round pick, but I can't get enough of watching Dorian O'Daniel here. Look, that was that receiver, that pass option. He was not taking that shit. He was not going for it. Look at it, man. Oh, I'm just hyped. This is great, guys. Again, let's see who we pick early on in the 7th round. Russell Gage, wide receiver out of LSU, 6 foot, 184. Look at him take that end around, guys. The special team ace, he's coming to Pittsburgh. We picked him. We found him here early on with our first pick here in the 7th round. Man, the athleticism on this guy, the hurdling ability. Look at him, man. Look at him hit that corner. The SEC, man, we went right back to it after really raiding the ACC. I told you guys on my Twitter, man, 12 gauge, Russell Gage, man. This was another pick. When I saw it here, I said, man, to get another wide receiver, a guy that's tough, that's going to play special teams for us. Let's take a look at him here. The pass catch. Look at the hands. Look at him stretch out. That is a big time catch. That is huge. That is huge. So we like him here as that 3rd or 4th option. And let's watch it in slow motion. Look at him. That's an NFL catch, guys. And this was just, look at it, slow motion up close. I'm going to bring the ball back to his body. That's an NFL catch. Look at it, man. The ball never hits the ground. So we're hyped, guys. I'm telling you, man, the picks, the value throughout this whole draft, hitting on a lot of the defense. Now we're taking a look at wide receiver, and the Pittsburgh Steelers are looking good. So, again, guys, I'm hyped. This is exciting, man. Let's take a look at 12 gauge again. Look at the catch. Touchdown against A&M, man. This is huge. So Big Ben's got another weapon, and again, someone on special teams. Man, I just want to keep watching these highlights. But we got to go to the 2nd pick here in the 7th round. Let's see who the Steelers take a look at. You see the big man, Jordan Thomas, out of Mississippi State here. 6'6", 280. Look at him move, man. Look at the broad jump. Here, the last pick here in the 7th round that we had. This is nice, guys. He's a big man. So coming in the late trove gives us another guy to compete at the tight end position. So he's a big target, and he moves well. He's got big hands, and he's just a big guy, man. I mean, look at him here during the pass-catching drills. Look at him run. So, guys, he's nice. He's one of these picks here that if we can groom him and develop him, he may be a steal. Look, made 5 starts at outside wide receiver in 2017. just real big, man. Kind of a freakish guy with his size. Okay, look. There he is, man. So, guys, this draft was really about defense, but then we looked at value at the offensive positions with 12 gauge and Thomas, and we're real happy, guys. So this is a really good draft. So I'm curious to see kind of when we get these guys to mini camp, see how they blend in with the vets, get them to late Trobe, and just see how things go. Wow, this was one of my favorite mock drafts. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Comment. Let me know what you think about these picks. I know I addressed inside linebacker later on, but that's where the value was when these players fell, and we went ahead and snatched them up. Steel Legends is out. Again, let me know your thoughts, guys. Maybe, just maybe, I'll get one more up for you. I'm out.